Heroclix has given me something to do, but recently I cannot win. Oh Lady Owen, how do you win?
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding to ask me how to win in Heroclix.
Hey everybody, it's the Old Lady 08. Welcome back to another episode of the Old Lady's Long Box, where I take a bad figure, make it good, and take a good figure, make it better. So first off, before we get started, I want to say happy holidays. And second, this is sort of a different format from normal videos. Today I'm going to do a semi-unboxing. It's technically already unboxed because I want to make sure I knew some information. But I got the Xmen starter set from the Avengers versus Xmen. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what comes in it and everything like that. Like I said, I already unboxed it because I want to make sure I had some good info for you guys, but we'll get right into it. Alright, so here we have it. This is the Xmen set. You can see all the figures, and they actually give you 2 dice and then some action tokens. Those are actually my favorite part, so I'm definitely spend some extra time showing you. So if you guys aren't familiar with the actual event, this event, Avengers vs. Xmen, I believe happened last year, and pretty much what happened was the Avengers fought the Xmen. So there's, like, before this, setting it all up, Wolverine and Cyclops are now split, so the X-Men are split into 2 parts. One goes with Wolverine, the other goes with Cyclops. Pretty simple, but it's actually kind of cool because it's like Wolverine's the new Professor Xavier, and then Cyclops is the new Magneto, because Cyclops is more reckless and he wants to take the battle to the humans, that kind of thing. And Wolverine built a new school called the Jean Grey School, and he's trying to continue Professor Xavier's work. But anyways, really awesome. Definitely check it out. The ending is not that cool, although there's a really epic, I won't spoil it, but Cyclops kills somebody, and it's really, really cool. But anyway, so we have Cyclops, Emma Frost, Namor, Colossus, Magic, and Magneto, all of the guys who are exclusively on the X-Men side. All these guys that were actually, except for Magneto, were part of the Phoenix Force, the Phoenix 5, and then Magneto the extra. But let's go ahead and get into it. So we'll skip the characters for now. We'll go right into the extra stuff they give you. So this one is one of the ones where they put all the rules and everything like that. So we'll open the map in a bit, but what I really like, this is one of the ones where they give you the items. So 3 light, 3 heavy, and then they give you a bunch of the special terrain markers. So this is the wreckage, if you wreck, which is really awesome because now a lot of characters have the improved movement where they break blocking terrain, and so you need to lay these down. And then on the other side you got barrier, smoke, and any kind of special like Spider-Man's webbing and stuff like that. And then of course it comes with a big ability card that's laminated so you don't rip it and destroy it, which is that's pretty common. But what I do like is this time on the back they put all the other, what all the improved movements means, all the different movement symbols, all this other kind of stuff. That's really, really great. They even tell you like how much damage objects do, all that stuff. That's really, really awesome. And even the colors for blocking terrain, water terrain, all that stuff. So this is really awesome for a beginner. Definitely have one of those. Then of course comes with the rule book, which is really awesome. And it has, this is one of my favorite things, so the line of fire chart. So this thing, maybe we'll zoom in, get a good view on it, but this thing's really cool. If you ever have trouble, because one of the hardest things with Heroclix is definitely like, do I have line of fire? Can I see this guy? Well, this lets you know if you're grounded character shooting a ground character, and then it goes through all the different scenarios, hindering, blocking, and all that kind of stuff. So this is a really, really good cheat sheet. And then, of course, the map, which we'll open up. Alright, so the one side of the map is the shore of Utopia, which is really cool because if you guys are familiar with the comic event, this is where everything happened, where the Avengers came down and confronted the X-Men for the first time. So this is really, really awesome. Pretty much it was about hope. The X-Men had hope, Avengers wanted hope, so Hope is a character, by the way. So the Avengers came down, and it was a big confrontation. This is where everything started. So this is really cool to have. And then there's some water terrain here, which is really awesome for Namor's special ability, which I'll get into in a little bit. Let them regen in water, so that's gonna be cool. And then this is inside Utopia, so this is kind of cool. A little different. There's some blocking terrain, a lot of hindering and stuff. So this areas and this map isn't really that cool or innovative, but nonetheless still kind of fun. You can run around the war room, stuff like that. Alright, so these are the whole set here, all 6 right here. I'll just run through them really quickly because I think I'm definitely going to do a couple of these guys as my regular long box videos. I'm going to highlight some of these characters. So just real quick, this is Namor. he's pretty awesome. He comes in at either 225 or 150. So most of these characters are actually pretty high point. He has a really cool trait where when he gets hit, or when you give him 2 tokens, and he's as indom, so he doesn't push, he gets a rage token, and then when you attack, you can choose to take off one of those rage tokens, and then that attack is now penetrating damage. So that's really cool. And then also he has a power where at the end of his click he can regen in water, and then you can't hit him, you can't shoot him in the water too, so it's pretty cool. And then Cyclops here, one big thing about him is he's a sharpshooter, of course, and then he can shoot through blocking terrain and he destroys it. So he shoots through blocking terrain and destroys it, so that's pretty cool. Can't really hide from him. Colossus is just sort of your run-of-the-mill Colossus. He doesn't have anything really too different about him. He gets like charge and plasticity, all that kind of stuff. Emma Frost, she's a really good, she's got like mind control, telekinesis, prob. So she's going to be a really good support character. She's kind of high pointed though, 125 to 100, so it's kind of tough to give that many points for support. And then Magneto, he's kind of like your run-of-the-mill again, except he has pulse wave most of his dial with 8 range, 2 targets. So that's kind of nice. He can pulse wave a bunch of people, but he's 200 points, so you're paying for it. And then Magic is one of the reasons why I bought this set. I really like Magic as a character, and she has a really cool teleportation power, but you can tell that when they were making it up, they kind of make sure they nerfed it because of all the hoopla about Spiral. And pretty much all it says is that she can take one character with her, but only up to 5 squares, and then on a roll of 5 to 6, that character can actually be given an action after that turn. So it's not as good as Spiral, you know, not even close, not even in the ballpark, but still kind of cool. And then so we'll move on. These are the special dice they give you. I mean, they're nothing too cool. They're a cool color. Then they have the X symbol on the 6s. But I mean, other than that, they're kind of standard. Nothing too crazy about them. They are a cool sort of like texture, but other than that, not really worth the money. But now here's where it's worth the money, right here. So these things, they actually give you action tokens, which is really cool. Kind of interesting because, I mean, the whole, pretty much all the time you play Heroclix, I've seen people use chips, I've seen people use dice, a bunch of different stuff, but usually you don't, I don't think WizKids to date has given us anything for action tokens, to be honest. These are actually pretty simple, and then all it is, we'll zoom in, but all it is it has the character on one side, and then on the other side it has the X symbol. So pretty much you use probably X symbol means 1 action, and then the face up character means they've taken 2 actions already. So you can tell if they're double actions or whatever. But these things are actually really cool. But other than that, I mean, these are pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to use these even when I don't play with my Xmen team, which is nice to have. Yeah, guys, so that was the Xmen set from the Avengers vs. Xmen upcoming event. Hope you guys liked the video. Let me know if you guys bought the Avengers set. I'm still thinking about getting it just to have it because the figures are pretty good. Like I said, all these guys are pretty high pointed. So I was really excited about Namor. Like a 225 point Namor is pretty awesome. But yeah, other than that, leave a comment, a like, and then I'm definitely going to do these individual figures for the regular episode of the Old Ladies Long Box. So until next time, guys, see ya.